How do you make a choice? Midday energy update. Make a decision between all of these choices. So there's some illusion present. The choices are there. What shows up to make the choice? Who shows up to make the choice? And then how do you make the choice? The beingness of who you are makes the choice. Not just the mind, not pros and cons, not just the heart, this feels good to me now, but I'm not really thinking about what's happening in the future. That's an impulsivity that has its rewards. But when making decisions, you want to use discernment. And the best way to discern is to use the mind to probe, analyze, present, but the feeling body, your emotions, your embodiment, your sentient being, to feel them on. You put them on like clothes and you're like, oh, this is scratchy, not for me. Like that. Who is showing up to make these choices? Is it the old version of you, the present version of you, a combination of those two? Or is it you authentically with what your desires and who you're expanding to be showing up? That would be ideal. Showing up with the foresight of like, I just got married, I want to have 4 kids, I want to have a garden, and you have the means, so you buy something that you can grow into a home that fits your family, that has land for your garden, instead of the penthouse in Soho because you've always wanted that. Doesn't quite fit anymore. That's the old you. Although you could probably make it work in Soho with a garden because they do have community gardens, and I do want that penthouse in Soho. Anyway, how you make the choices is based on the first two. Using your embodiment, your sentient being, not just the mind, presently, and who you're expanding to. That's who's making the decision. And how you do it is you try each and every one of those on. Fire, you try the snake, you try the water, the golden light, the pearl, the snail, the bouquet. You try all of those things on. How do they feel? This is scratchy. Not my sweater anymore. This is tight. This feels big and heavy on me. It didn't before, but it does now. Now, another thing to know is that these decisions didn't just come out of nowhere and all of a sudden you have 7 different pies and you have to choose one because, your bus is coming. No, they've been baking and evolving as you have evolved. So maybe some of these choices or some of these options that you have to make aren't even relevant. Eliminate those. If you're choosing between 2 things, 4 things, 12 things, maybe you don't even have to choose between. Maybe just go to the one that feels right to you right now, today. Start there. Some choices aren't eliminated. Some choices are there and hanging out like a wardrobe where you take something, put it on, and that's good for you today. And the who is showing up should be embodied, feeling their way through the choices, and knowing that it's not an end-all be-all just because you choose one thing now, it's forever gone. Those are rarities. They do happen, but they're rare. Use your discernment to sift through illusions, to choose what feels authentic and right and true for you today.